Gas that shit in there and
From the 757 to the 713, where you know we stay whipping through the streets. Some will call it swinging bang, some will call it slow ride. I just call it cruising to the beat.
It's the Crewsin Podcast.
Cruising to the beat.
It's the Crewsin Podcast.
Cruising to the.
Yo, welcome back to another edition of the Crewsin Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Crewsin. Today is January 9th, Friday. Hey, yeah, we made it to Friday, everyone. It's Friday. I gotta get down on Friday. Woo-hoo-hoo. How's everyone doing today? Foshize, my nizzays, cabrizzes, I have no other way. I'm sorry, my bad. We're going to continue on. My fault. If you are listening, this is your first time listening to the podcast, I appreciate you being here with the pod. But if you are a supporter of the pod, thank you for being a very loyal and all the rest of that cool stuff. Like I told you guys before, I'm in locked in mode right now, and also we are in completely. I have to have the light. It's hot as a bitch. Okay, sorry, but for those that's been around for a while, thank you. I love you. But damn, it's crazy that a week ago today I was on the side of a canyon, scared for my fucking life. But that's not what we're going to talk about today. What we're going to talk about is a major decision that I made for me in my life. And then also we're going to be reviewing Copenhagen Test. Also, Shorzy came back on, and I didn't get to do this, but the Street Fighter trailer came out, and I didn't really get to talk about that. So we're going to do that. And hopefully a little bit more things too that I'm just don't know yet what we're gonna do. I'm probably gonna talk about House of Asher, and no, I'm not probably. We will be talking about House of Asher and also Spartacus, the Spartacus, Blood and Sand, and also right now I'm in a little bit of Spartacus Vengeance, but I have not got through it yet. So just little things there, man. Little things I've been picking up and watching, but first, though, where you can find the Crewsin Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere you can find podcast needs. That's where you can find the Crewsin Podcast. Also, where you find latest updates and shows on Instagram at Crewsin Podcast, also on Twitter at Nicetown Fitness. Let's go! We are here. We are ready to go. All right. So, I did tell you guys I made a huge decision for me, myself, and I, and for my mental and my physical well-being. I came back from my trip, and I got back here at 4:30. Right? Yeah, at 4:30 in the morning. Okay? It was the cheapest flight I could find. It's crazy because normally, like, if my mind wasn't unlocked, for some reason my mind's completely unlocked right now. And if it wasn't unlocked, I probably would have called. I ain't gonna lie to you. Back in my day, we would have called off work. We got home from a trip from three time zones away, and we would just have to deal with it later. But like I told you guys, man, we are in complete grind mode right now. We will be doing big things this year. Bo show. I'm sorry. If you guys are like, man, this dude is glistening right now. I know. I'm a little I've been taking different supplements that kind of have made me very, very much sweaty. So please bear with the sweat. I mean, I know I'm kind of glistening right now. I know kind of a little shiny, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you like the little shininess, you know what I'm saying? Go hit your boy up, you know what I'm saying? DM open. All right, continuing on. But yeah, man, I came back from the trip and I was like, well, I'm not gonna go to sleep. There's no reason to go to sleep right now, so I guess it's better just go work out. So I went to go work out. I was like, let's try this early morning workouts. There's no one in the fucking gym. I love it. Oh my gosh. So normally I go to the gym at night and there's a bunch of people, bunches of people, and you can't get to every machine and shit like that because everybody's there. So during the morning times around 6 o'clock, I went in there and I was like, ooh, there's no one here. And this has become now, I'm trying to make it so things take a while for it to become a habit. I think it's like a scientific method actually to this. But I'm trying to make it a habit to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and take my black ass to the gym and at least get some type of workout in. And then my plan is during the weekends, that's when we go really hard in the paint. But for real, during the week, we're going to make sure that it's just practically not maintaining, getting everything right, getting movements right for the weekend, for my Super Bowl of working out. You see what I did there? You see what I did there? You're welcome. Hey, yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so you know, sorry. But that's exactly what we're doing right now until we can so what I'm trying to work myself up to is waking up at 5:30 to get my black ass up and go to the gym and get my workouts in. But right now, I mean, it's just I'm just getting started, everyone. Just getting started. You might see this little blue thing. This is a towel because it's just hot. Let me see. Is that better? Oh yeah, we're not glistening as much. Still kind of. What the fuck? Oh man. All right, continuing on. I'm sorry, my fault, y'all. As you guys can probably tell, this shit's probably unedited, and that's just what I do. All right, I do random fucking things. Okay, so do not judge me. Okay, don't judge. It's not nice. But continuing on, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me stop going on tangents. So I came back and I went to the gym. Landed, all the rest of the cool stuff. So after I get done lifting, probably a bad idea after lifting, but fuck it. That's just what we do. We, you know what I mean? We ball. I went on the scale at the gym, and the number that I saw on the scale did not make me happy, not one fucking bit. I told myself, man, it's just old Yeller me if I get to 300 pounds. We came close to old Yeller time. All right, I'm not even gonna lie to you. We came a little close. So now I have been in the gym at 6 o'clock, going to work, doing things like that, and I've been going to work trying to get to work every day, and my back is fucked. But we're just gonna have to get through it. It is what it is at this point. No pain, no gain, baby. What? Yeah. Yeah, it's just I've really just made a decision, like we're gonna be hardcore about this. I'm doing hardcore keto right now. Actually today was kind of weird. I know you guys are probably thinking, wow, this guy's getting a little crazy with it, but I actually did a 24-hour fast by accident. Whoops. I didn't eat shit today. I went to work and I wanted to eat. I wanted to do something, but I was like, I got into a zone at work and I was just like, man, let me just get this shit done and get the fuck on with my day. So no, I did not stop to eat today. I just couldn't. The only thing I stopped and did is really get myself some water, and that's about it. That's all I can really do. I really for real didn't feel hungry. Secondly, I just didn't want to go and just buy any junk. So I like, you know what I mean? I definitely I wouldn't say I completely fasted. I did have a protein, have you guys had this thing called Split? It's like a coffee / like protein shake or some shit like that. Have y'all had this, Heaven? Have you had this? Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm going on a rant for a second. They got the cookies and cream flavor of this. Holy motherfucking goose. Let me tell you something. That shit right there is delicious. And it's caffeinated. And it has 20 grams of protein in it. Now, did I drink one of them? Yes. Did I want to go back and get more? Of course, but I didn't. You guys would have been proud of me. Would have been very proud of me. But also I had one energy drink today. And I survived the day. Oh, by the way, I think I only slept like 4 hours. Yes, you heard me right. Probably like 4 or 5 hours. I'm just not getting enough sleep whatsoever. But it's fine. I don't give a fuck. Sleep is for, you know what I mean? Sleep is for dead, man. That's what we do. But no, seriously though, I've been really, really hardcore about all this since I got back. Like I said, I've been very hardcore about the podcast, trying to get, we're getting more viewers. We're going to get more viewers. We're going to get more followers on Instagram, more followers on TikTok, all rest of that cool stuff. We're going to do this. We're doing this. Big things are coming. I know they are. I feel it. I imagine it. I am manifesting it. Big things are coming. And that's just really where I'm at with it. That's really where I'm at. So I'm going to lose this weight. And then also we're going to be and gain followers. This is fuck that. Every pound I lose is like 10,000 followers I get. Hopefully, please let that happen. Okay. So, but seriously though, man, I'm very excited for this journey. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's just, it feels like a lot of things are getting mapped out, and I'm seeing it a lot clearer of what I want to do going forward. Especially with the 6-month plan that I have instilled right now. So this is definitely, we're like I said, this is just really the ground floor of what's going on. So if you want to get on this motherfucking train, you better get stuff fuck on, baby, because we about to leave the station. Woo! Yes. All right, continuing on. We're going to continue on. I know you guys are probably sick of my personal diatribes. You probably want to get to the reviews, and I will. Okay, so I cannot recommend this enough. I'm going to recommend this to all my conspiracy theorist friends, all the people that love the reviews and getting like good ideas to watch a show. It's 8 episodes, so it's a very quick watch. Not quick watch, but it's a good watch. And I just want to make sure that you guys get a. I don't want to give it away about the show, but I definitely want you guys to I need you guys to watch the show. I need you guys to watch this show. It's called the Copenhagen Test with Simu Liu. Yes, Shang-Chi. Yes. Yeah, Jung from Kim's Convenience. Yeah, that guy. He is a... Are they CIA? They're like a secret... a spy agency. Okay, so he works for the spy agency and he wants to become a spy. He wants to get to the upper floor of the spy. Problem is though, is that he has nanobots inside of his body that are in his eyes, that somehow got to his eyes. And what is crazy about the story is that whoever is, they're calling it a hack of his eyes. So everything that he sees, whoever's on the other side is seeing. Pretty much he's a human camcorder. Right? Camcorder, I would say a human camera. That's pretty much what he is. And so he has to really, what they're trying to do is figure out who did this. Why did they hack him? Why do they need all these secrets? And it's a wild goose hunt. Let me tell you that shit right now. There's way too many twists and turns. Not way too many. There's enough twists and turns. Also, the way everything gets put together is just genius. It's fucking genius. That's all I can say. It's genius. Oh man. He's an ex-sniper. The Copenhagen Test is actually a real test. I mean, an actual test that I forgot. I think by spy agencies they kind of do this test too to see what a person would do in the field. Women are presented a Sophie's Choice, practically. Right, that's Sophie's Choice. When they're presented a Sophie's Choice, and I'm probably saying it wrong. Please do not judge me, okay? Because sometimes I get my movies mixed up. I have watched Sophie's Choice. No, I haven't. That's a lie. But I have heard what Sophie's Choice is, kind of. I might have to look this up. Actually, yeah, we're going to have to look this up at some point. But we're not going to look... Oh, whoa. Sorry. We're not going to look it up today. Yeah, actually, hold on. Let me see. Sorry. Let me see if I can do this quickly. Hopefully, I don't hear a note. Here it is. Sophie... See, I don't even know how to spell Sophie. Oh, my gosh. How do you spell Sophie? Oh, that's an interesting name. I don't know how to spell it. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Yeah. Sophie Choice. Come on, dog. Now that's a big thing. Oh, Meryl Streep's in it. what was Sophie's actual choice? Sophie makes the devastating choice at Auschwitz to sacrifice her daughter Ava to save her older son Jan. That's Sophie's choice. Damn. Yeah, this is a Sophie's choice, huh? That's kind of what it is. Yeah, actually, yes, it is a Sophie's choice because it's a this is like, to tell you all the truth, this isn't a big part. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's not the biggest of parts of the show, but it is a very important part too. They do go back to this a lot, but we're gonna go to here now because you're gonna watch it anyway because I gave you the recommendation. This is not a spoiler whatsoever. He gets presented a choice by saving a child that is that's part of the foreign enemy, and also with a woman who is an American, and he's being told this, like, hey, there's somebody that's going to walk up to you that say that they're American, you have to take them. Anyone that said you only got one room you have one room on the helicopter, you have one seat. I'm sorry. You have one seat on the helicopter. Which one will you choose? Oh, fuck. That's Sophie's choice, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. You're welcome. So that shit right there was fucking great. I said, for that to be the show, that's the name of the show, makes so much sense of why the show went the way it did. You guys, if you like spy thrillers, please go watch Copenhagen Test. You will not, goodness gracious, you will not be disappointed. I'm a person that likes these type of movies. I watched the CIA movie with Colin Farrell. I just can't remember the fucking name right now. It wasn't called CIA. Was it The Farm? No, it was something else because they stayed in the farm and they started doing like operative shit and things. I like these movies, okay? Val Kilmer playing the Saint, fucking amazing movie. That's one of my favorite movies. Like, of course, James Bond. I grew up on James Bond. So, just to put that out, like, these are the type of shows I like. Of course, you all know that I like cat and mouse. That's just the one thing. The cat always chasing the mouse and trying to get the mouse. Like, that's literally what this show is that they're trying to chase something that they can't catch yet. It's like a whole Tom and Jerry skit, but in a very serious and a lot of depths form. So if you guys get a chance, please go check out Copenhagen Test. It is on Peacock. It's on Peacock. You guys will enjoy it. I completely recommend this show. And since I'm talking about Peacock right now, I would like to say this one too. Bel-Air ended. I would just like to. I'm just going to put this out here. Why did you shoehorn Will Smith at the end there, out of fucking nowhere? Literally, apparently his character did not exist at all. The fuck did we do in here? Yeah, I don't care. I'm spoiling it because fucking it was stupid. Okay, it was stupid. I'm telling you guys this right now. It was stupid. Also, here's what my problem is with the show. To me, this is only my problems with the show. It was a great show. Overall, good show. They did a really good job of dramatizing storylines that they used on the original Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and making them a drama-filled thing. Cool. That's awesome. The thing I didn't like was Will and Ashley had a way closer relationship on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air than they did on Bel-Air. Now, did you only have 4 seasons to do this? Yes, you did. And you did have to do a coked out fucking Carlton for some fucking reason. That bothered me also. But you had to present some things. Also, you know, I'm sorry, this is completely spoilers. You guys, if you're going to watch the show, I'm not going to tell you what seasons they are, but I'm going to just say some of the shit that happened. Aunt Viv, here's what was great about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. No matter what, Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil always felt like they weren't the perfect couple, but they were the best example of a black couple on television. You know what I'm saying? I really think so. If I'm wrong, please let me know. I might be wrong, but as much as Fresh Prince as I watched, go fuck yourself. Yeah. So for me, them having a swingers type thing happen at one point bothered me. It really pissed me off. I wasn't happy with that part. Also, Will and Jazz felt like it was a forced friendship. Like, Jazz is out of college, which we all knew. I mean, out of high school, and he meets Will. He's like one of the first people Will meet when he gets to California, of course. What I didn't like myself. Oh, sorry guys. It is currently lightning and storming outside. So if you hear that, if you hear some crackles, that's what's going on right now. What I didn't like from Will and Jazz was their friendship just wasn't like it was on the original Fresh Prince. I wish that they gave it more time to flesh out. I think the original series had more episodes also, and it was more hijinks than anything else than drama. Of course, a couple moments here and there, but I don't know. I think him and Lisa's relationship was weird also. I wasn't a fan of it. Like they were just it felt toxic in a way. Like they felt like they wanted to make them the best couple, but they weren't. They gave Carlton the girlfriend that went to the drug addict thing and was kind of like was supposed to be his like sponsor and shit like that, and then she goes a little fucking off the rails and things. It just felt everything they did felt forced. Like making Jeffrey into some type of gangster type deal. And then Uncle Phil doing these backdoor deals, and it didn't feel right. I don't know. I think that I really think it was a good show, but overall, those type of things is just like, damn, man. Like the show was it at all points, at most points of the show, it showed black excellence, and I felt like they never did the shit where people think this is supposed to be a black TV show. Like, no, this is a sitcom. It was a very good sitcom. Just happened to be a black family to me. I think it was it was a funny ass sitcom. So I didn't like, I know you had to dramatize it. I know you had to make it a drama filled thing. It just felt everything was kind of forced. Like the first season almost turned me off because they were forcing Philly slang. They were forcing it to me. And I'm one to say I'm from Philly. There's a lot of things. It's just like, oh, okay, yeah, you forced that shit. Like the one that plays Aunt Viv, she was like, John. Like it just felt like, the fuck is wrong with you? Is Aunt Viv from Philly? No, she is. She is from Philly. My bad. Uncle Phil was supposed to be from the South. Yes, Uncle Phil was supposed to be from the South. So we're sitting here, we're watching. It's just like you don't have to force saying Philly terms, sweetheart. You just don't. You didn't have to force that. You could just say John. What's so hard about it? If you're a real true Philadelphian, that shit doesn't leave you. I'm sorry. I don't care how rich someone gets or anything like that. When you come from Philadelphia, I'm sorry. Everybody think I'm joking, but I'm being dead ass serious. No matter where you go, you can go to Great Britain, you can go to Iraq, you can go to Japan, China, Russia, wherever the fuck you go. But you're from Philadelphia. That shit does not leave you. Period. The slang doesn't leave you. Your accent may leave you. Your accent, like my accent goes on and off. Okay, because there's certain words where I'm just like, man, my accent just came out. I can hear it. My Philly accent just came out. Oh shit. And for me, y'all didn't do enough research in Philadelphians, because if you met enough of us, you would know that shit don't leave us. That like, especially our slang. You know somebody from Philly from our slang. We use completely different slang than most people. So I just, oh man, it just felt forced. It just really felt forced. And but I would say this though, if I'm being honest, if I never watched the original Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, this show would be like an 8 to 9 out of 10 type of show. Because I watched it, it's like a 7.5 because of the other shit, because of nostalgia. If I'm being honest, I'm going to be honest, because of nostalgia, because of some of the things that they really didn't tackle in this show. And it just, it bothered me a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you, but overall, man, I do recommend you guys please go watch, give it a watch. It's on Peacock also. So that the only reason why I brought this up is because I was just talking about a show that was on Peacock. So you're welcome. You got an extra show, you fuckers. Okay, continuing on, we got House of Asher. Now, I never finished the original Spartacus series. This is apparently a spinoff. Well, not apparently. This is a direct spinoff of the original Spartacus Blood and Sand series. Blood and Sand series. Holy mother goose. Why the fuck? Blood and Sand. Also, The Vengeance is next. Okay, I would like to say this because I'm watching it right now. I'm watching the original Spartacus. Them switching from the guy that originally did it to the guy that did, I guess, ended up like finishing it off. That was definitely down fucking great. Rest in peace, by the way, to the first actor. I think Andrew I don't want to be wrong. I think it's Andrew Whitman. Hold on, sorry, y'all. Spartacus. Hold on. Andrew Whitfield. I'm sorry. Andrew Whitfield. Rest in peace to him. It was definitely a downgrade. I don't believe this guy is Spartacus. I ain't gonna lie to you. Secondly, I've never seen so much gratuitous violence and a lot of sex in my life. Holy shit. What the fuck did y'all put me through? Yo, I think every scene of the show is either fucking or murder or killing some way. It's literally for 50 minutes, it's fucking and killing the whole time. House of Asher picked up exactly where that shit left off. I think they did a lot more. A lot of orgies. Happened in Rome. I ain't gonna lie to you, in Rome or wherever, Italy at this time. A lot of orgies. Yeah, lots. Holy fuck. I wish I lived at that time, but I would have been a slave. Shit. Fuck. Sorry, my bad. My intrusive thoughts took over right there. Okay, lock in, Andrew. Lock the fuck in. So, Asher, if you guys haven't watched the original series, Asher is in their first season of the original series. They haven't really shown him yet by what I'm watching so far. Asher is a sneaky rat type of fellow. He was a gladiator that got fucked up because Cruxus kind of told him, like, yo, you were in my fucking way and like you had to be dismantled. And so he fucked his leg up. This is where Asher kind of starts off as. And then he sneaks his way all the way up to actually like higher authority in the Roman councils. And also clearly Asher wakes up and he took over his original house that had him as a gladiator at one point in life. The house that he really kind of built off of his secrecy and lies. Yeah, definitely lies. The motherfucker had a lot of lies. He's just a sneaky motherfucker. And out of all the people that took over the house of what was his name? Shit, I'm gonna say his name wrong. He's that dude that played him too was Bacchialis. Shit, I'm gonna fuck the name up. I think that's what it is. But he took over that house and started farming his own gladiators. Just in case people don't know, there's two types of gladiators. I mean, I think there's a couple types of gladiators, but there's two main ones. There's the slave gladiator that are trying to fight in the arena long enough to earn their freedom. Also, there is the debt owing gladiators, the ones that, want to make money doing this shit so they can pay for their family. Not debt, but like really their job title is gladiator. I'm just saying this, like, House of Asher is fucking amazing. What's good about this is that he's trying to find a champion of his house now. This is his house, which is crazy. Asher was not supposed to have an house. And so him becoming the head of the Dominus, let's just say he's the dominus, and he definitely tries to let people know he's a dominus. Him being the dominus, he wants to have a champion. He wants to rise in not popularity. He wants to rise through the Roman ranks, through the Roman council. So this is huge. I mean, he goes and gets a black woman that's a slave, and she's practically beating the shit out of these guards, and that's just what happened. He thinks he found his guardian. We are currently within season 1 of this, so hell yeah, we're here. I'm just saying this, man. This show is fucking amazing. It's so far great to me. Yes, like I said, it's not even bad acting. You know what I'm saying? And they're kind of course, they're speaking English. I'm sure back in the day they spoke. I don't want to get this wrong. I might be wrong, but I'm probably gonna get this wrong. They spoke what we think of as Italian today, but I think it was probably a different way. It was probably a mixture of Italian and Greek. It probably was a mixture of that. We're being honest. And also, they had Gauls there too. Just in case people don't know, back in these days, France was called Gaul. You're welcome. Just taught you something new. Yeah, France was named Gaul. I think they actually, if I remember correctly, I might be wrong. No, because Spain would have been, because they call it what you call the Spaniard. I think Gaul had that whole peninsula. I'm going to have to relook at that. Because France is smaller now than Gaul was, for sure. I think Gaul was like a lot bigger back in these days, because you gotta think about it, there was Germanic tribes, there was nobody went to the fucking island, aka the United Kingdom, aka Britain and all the rest of that shit. Oh, my lights are getting turned off. All right, we'll pause it for a second, y'all. Sorry. Fuck. It really fuck. I knew he looked familiar. Hey, my bad. If you're watching this and this is kind of like splitting in two right now, the lights went out over here. So because of the storm that's happening outside. Actually, I think this is like the first time this happened here. Yeah, sorry. I did not mean to cut off right there. So I guess I was talking about House of Asher and Spartacus. If you guys get a chance, it's on Stars. If you like sex, murder, and drinking and politics, this is your show. That's all I can tell you. Yeah. And I said House of Asher in the original Spartacus series for sure. You guys will enjoy it. I've been doing pretty good on that. Y'all heard that, right? Your boy been doing this thing. Okay, continuing on. Sorry. All right. I think that was practically it for this episode. Shorzy, of course, is back. This time they are trying to play an EU All-Star team that's beating the shit out of all North American teams, and somehow the no-show was able to put together their own All-Star team, and they just became a team now, and Shorzy's a coach. I don't know how I should feel about this. There's a funny moment. Apparently they're losing their locker room. There's a whole lot of hilarious shit. If you guys have not watched Shorzy yet, you're fucking missing out, bro. Damn, that came out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. God. Okay, sorry. But yeah, man, I think I should probably end the podcast here because this storm, I don't know how long we're gonna have this storm. And I thought I did this in good time, but I did not. And I don't want to take any more chances. Oh yeah, I don't want to take any more chances because that just scared shit out of me. Everything just kind of went dark a little bit. Did it? No, I'm not tripping. All right, we are tripping. I would just like to say, thank you guys so much for your support of the Crewsin Podcast. And like has been said before, is that a word? I mean, is that the sentence that I should use? Okay, I'm going to use a different sentence. Okay. We're ready. Like it has been said before, because I just used the same exact sentence that I said before. The Patreon currently is free, at least for a week, unless I fucking forget. I ain't gonna lie to you, unless I completely forget. It's as little as $3 a month. If you ever want to just straight up join the Patreon. It's over 70 more episodes of the podcast that you will enjoy, including Stories from the Wood, Stories from the Wood, back in the day, Cruise is Screwed, and just regular stories and of pop culture and things like that, and things that I don't really talk about here. Try to stay away from political shit, of course, but with that, where you can find the Crewsin Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and everywhere else you can find podcasts and stuff. So you can find the Crewsin Podcast. Also, you can find the latest updates of the show. It's on Instagram at Crewsin Podcast, also on Twitter at Nicetown Finest. And if you are a listener on here and you like what you've listened to, please go tell your friends, family, and significant others, mistresses. I don't give a fuck. Tell everyone about the pod, because we about to do this bitch big. Woo! Yes! So with that, I like to say I love you guys so much, for real, man. You guys are amazing, every single last one of you. I just want to make sure it's understood. Like, I love you guys. You know what I mean? Definitely love you guys. So with that, I like to say